Hey, what's up? This is Zero Gravity, and I'm here at San Diego Comic-Con for the first time with BET, and today I will be cosplaying Harley Quinn. Yo! Hey, guys!
Harley! Group hug.
I used to have a lot of doubt and reservation about cosplaying characters that weren't black, or at least within my skin tone. And I feel like I've really grown out of that, and I think that that's the way that everybody should go. It's a really big problem in the cosplay community right now, especially because cosplay is international. It's not just in our country. But people will really tell you, especially in the darker corners of the internet, that because you are black, that you can't cosplay a character that's not. I'm a really big Hellboy fan. I love my Hellboy cosplay so much is because I really identify with Hellboy. And if you don't know the history of Hellboy, he is a demon from hell, and so he has this constant struggle whether, am I a demon or am I human? And he's really neither, a hybrid of both. And I really identify with that because in the past it's a common trend amongst the families of black nerds that being a nerd will minimize your blackness. And because you're into these things, you really like comics and anime, it makes you white. It definitely minimizes your blackness because you're into these things. And I had that really identity struggle when I was younger because I thought that being into these things would, for lack of better words, take my black heart away. And so in a lot of ways I kind of feel like Hellboy, where I'm a black woman, but I'm also a nerd. And where's the line between them? Can I have them meet in the middle? And it's a very similar struggle that Hellboy goes through. There's only one black member of the Justice League and so on. So to limit us to the 10 characters that we can cosplay, it's not fair. As soon as a person of color cosplays as Superman, they automatically turn into Black Superman instead of just Superman.
You're shaking, big.
Shaking? Me?
Everything, apparently.
I never liked those comments directed my way, so I just wouldn't. But now I think, especially as the Blerd community grows, it's more acceptable and even comforting when you see a person of color cosplaying as a character that's not a person of color, or gender bending it, which is cosplaying as a character with, the opposite gender. I think as a whole for the community, it's something that we've been really scared of for a while because of the judgment and the reactions that we would get to it. But I can only thank just the progressiveness of our community, and now it's really not that big of a deal anymore, which is awesome. When it comes to the culture at Comic-Cons, it's safe to say that the content that we're all here for is very white forward. It's a white male dominated industry, whether it be the people that produce it or the characters that they put in front of us. But it's also safe to say that half of our population, half of the people that love these things are black. It's not an event that excludes us. When you come to these events, when you see the population, it's all types of people, not just the type of people that you see on the screen or in the comic books. Now that it's becoming so progressive and people are writing more black comics and writing black animes and so on and so forth, we really are getting the representation that we need, and that in turn has helped the Blerd community immensely. It's become a lot more inviting, and really we've come to a time now where being a nerd is cool. And being a black nerd, in my opinion, is even cooler.